Alright, for this video, let's use some derivative rules using table of values. I have 6 examples here for you. Let's answer the first two here. Okay, so for the first one, given the table, it says here that we need to multiply 3 times f of 4 minus 2 times g of negative 8. So f of 4, f function is this, and then this is 4. That means it's 12. So this is 3 times 12 minus 2 times g of negative 8. So g of negative 8 is 6. G of negative 8 is 6. So this is 6. So this is 36. 3 times 12, 36. Minus 2 times 6 is 12. 36 minus 12 equals 24. Now that is going to be different if in example number 2 you notice there's a dx. So that means we need to find the derivative of 3 of 3 times f of 4 minus 2 times g of negative 8. So to do that, we need to do this. So 3 times f of 4 minus 2 times g of negative 8. So 3 times f prime of 4 is 3 minus 2 times g prime of negative 8. So g prime of negative 8 is 11. So this is 9 minus 22. 9 minus 22 is equal to negative 13. Alright, let's go to the next one. Okay, so here we need to find f of negative 1 times f of g of 2. So f of negative 1, so f, this is our f function, this is negative 1. That means it's just negative 2. Times g, this is our g function, and this is our 2. So that means it's 2, which is equal to negative 4. Right? Now, it's going to be different if you see the symbol, so d over dx. So that means we need to apply the product rule here. So that means f prime of negative 1 times g of 2 plus f of negative 1 times g prime of 2. So f prime is this, negative 1 is this, that means 3 times g of 2, so this is g of 2, which is 2, plus f of negative 1, f negative 1, negative 2. G prime of 2, g prime of 2 is this, negative 4. So 3 times 2 is 6, plus negative 2 times negative 4 is positive 8. So this is 14. Alright, let's go to these examples. Alright, example 5, f of 2 over g of negative 1. So f of 2 is 1, right? So this is the f function, this is the 2, that means it's 1 over g of 1. So this is your g, negative 1 rather, this is your negative 1. So that means 5 is our answer. So this is 1 over 5. Now it's going to be different if you have the dx there. That means we need to find the derivative of that. Now how are we going to do that? We will apply the quotient rule, obviously. So f prime of 2 times g of negative 1 minus f of 2 times g prime of negative 1 all over g of negative 1 square. Alright, f prime of 2. f prime of 2. It's negative 3. Okay. Next, g of negative 1. g of negative 1 is 5. Minus f of 2 is 1. F function 2, there you go, it's 1. Next, g prime of -1, so g prime -1, 7. All over g of -1 is 5 square. Alright, let's evaluate this. This is -15 minus 7 all over 25. So the answer is -22 over 25. Alright, let's go to the last two examples. Alright, so for this one, we will apply the chain rule. So the chain rule states that we have f prime g of -3 times g prime of -3. So what's g of -3? This is g, this is -3, so that would be 4. G prime, this is g prime, -3 is right there, so it's 11. But we need to solve f prime of 4. So f prime, this is 4, right? So that would be 3 times 11. There you go, it's 33. Alright, let's solve this one. G of f of 4, again we will apply the chain rule, times f prime of 4. So f of 4, that would be 5. F prime of 4, so f prime 4, that would be 3. Okay, g prime, and then 5, so that would be -2. Times 3, -6. Alright, so there you go.